But then the thing is like, you're trapped. You're trapped because the influencer is going to get more stuff. The influencer is going to go from this. Okay. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really tired of chasing aesthetics. I'm sorry to pause for a minute, but I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted when it comes to going on YouTube and seeing so many like get ready with me's and like hauls and all of these kind of aesthetically pleasing backgrounds, and how everyone has the same lighting and how everyone has the same simplistic minimalist mindset. And it's like, I'm a minimalist too, and it's totally cool to like not have a bunch of stuff, but it's like, I feel like everybody all owns the same furniture and has like this, and just I'm starting to get, and maybe this is a question to probe the collective on this topic, because I know it may come out to seem as though I'm a hater, though I'm just as much on the bandwagon as the next person, you know, and I have to hold myself accountable in saying that, because it's like, I've made videos, I've made content, I've bought stuff, I've participated in activities that, you know, are chasing this aesthetic. But when I really Google, and I'm sitting on my laptop right now looking at it, really chasing aesthetics is this, as Google puts it, desire to be in the constant pursuit of observing and creating works of ascending beauty and meaning. It's hard for me to sit on social media and see, you know, someone posts up about their routine and say like, oh, it's aesthetically pleasing. But then I guess I question really the aspect of really the meaning of beauty in itself. And I think that this is really starting to make me question really what we're questioning and assuming what aesthetically pleasing is in our society right now. And maybe I'm just not a part of the majority here, and I guess this is therefore an unpopular opinion. But I'm tired of chasing this aesthetic. I'm tired of chasing, and yes, there are different vibes, different aesthetics, so I guess I pick and choose. But I guess the mainstream aesthetic that's trending right now in this kind of influencer-esque world on the TikToks and the Instagrams and the like, I guess I'm just not vibing with it. I'm sorry. And while I'm here, I also got a bone to pick with the people that will sit up here and be like, I made $3 million on drop shipping. Bro, here's how. Just, I'm sorry that I'm so maybe a realist. I don't know what to call it. Maybe someone might say, oh, T, you're just being a pessimist, you know. If this person's making a 20-minute YouTube video teaching me about their whole life story, teaching me about how they, you know, started drop shipping these products, ended up making $1 million in under a year, everybody would be doing it. If it was easy, everybody would have $3 million right now. And I guess really where my angst and frustration is coming from and it's not everyone. And I don't even want to say content creators. I don't want to say influencers. It's just straight up people using the internet as a platform to just stray away from lifting a collective in the sense of community, if that makes sense. And let me elaborate on that. I think when these videos are posted on how to make 3 million in drop shipping and, 20 productive ways to be a top entrepreneur, or when they're kind of like you're sleeping, these mindsets of kind of chasing this I don't know what to even call it, this lifestyle. We can call it lifestyle creep, but I don't even know what it is anymore. I really don't even know what it is anymore. And it's frustrating. And it may be a secret, and it may be a secret, and maybe I just need to attest to it. And maybe I'm not a believer to the YouTube algorithm secrets or whatever, but I'm just it's starting to get skeptical, and I'm starting to get frustrated. And hear me out on this. Hear me out. I legitimately miss when these platforms used to just be fun. And maybe I'm on the side of pursuing creativity, but as someone who enjoys creating and someone who just enjoys using these social media devices legitimately to be social and to just have it as a source of kind of connection and understanding and building community as I believe it was intended for. Now it's just capitalism at its finest. An ad every single minute. Sorry, not sorry. And it's the quality of everything now. And I think I'm frustrated about that. And don't hold me to it. I'm sitting here on an iPhone 14 shooting in 4K 1080p quality. It's the level of technology has advanced, so therefore obviously our quality is advancing. But I will sit and I will watch these YouTube videos teaching all of these individuals interested in content creation, interested in sharing their creative endeavors and their energy and their spirits with the world. And people will say, I recommend purchasing XYZ products and XYZ software, and go out and get this, go out and get this. And you don't need to do this, and you don't need to do that. But this is what I use. And it's just frustration. Because to me, there's a level of comfortability, and I guess I'm skeptical, and you're probably questioning, well, why are you like this? Why do you feel this way? Because I just feel like there's just something being gatekept. I really do. And I specifically have a bone to pick with the YouTube channels that are dedicated solely, the TikTok channels that are dedicated solely, the social media marketing channels that are dedicated solely, the accounts, everything that are dedicated solely to teach people how to get put on, to teach people how to master this algorithm. But then it's like, if it's an algorithm, write it out and show me. If you've mastered this algorithm, write it out and show me. If it's a recipe, tell me. If it's Pythagorean theorem, put me on and tell me. But the algorithm is forever changing because it's a piece of AI technology or whatever it is, emerging technology, that's constantly evolving, because it constantly wants to, these producers of these apps and these social medias constantly want to keep you hooked in. They constantly want to reel you in. And honestly, going back to my main point, I'm tired of chasing aesthetics because these billion dollar industries, and I'm sitting on it right now. I'm sitting on YouTube. I'm sitting on, like I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram. They're paying these influencers, not even celebrities anymore. Celebrities are doing whatever they want to do. So like celebrities are going to get involved with whatever they want to do, but they're paying these influencers to constantly make people chase things in average life, make people desire to chase an average life, an aesthetically pleasing life, to keep you hooked in, to keep you reeled in on their app. But then the thing is like, you're trapped. This influencer is going to go from just this average Joe, this Sarah from apartment 2B, to Emma Chamberlain, to making thousands of dollars in 1 month. And I guess where I'm tickled. I'm tickled. I'm in a pickle, And it's not everyone. Like there are plenty of YouTubers that are spitting facts, and I believe it. And I believe that there also has to do something with just the way YouTube has changed. I know we've been sitting here for a long time now talking, so make sure you stop, get yourself a beverage, maybe a lovely snack, and make sure to subscribe. Mwah. And it's not that YouTube is oversaturated, And that's why I think that it has to do with something over time. Over time, things have just changed. It's become, and I guess that's really where I'm trying to get with all of this. Over the last 15 years, because I'm thinking back 2008, 2008, 2009, it's already 2023. I'm thinking maybe the last, has it been 15 years even? I don't know. But there's just been some shift in content. There's just been some shift in, everything needs to be high quality. Everything needs to be top label. Everything needs to look good. Everything needs to be perfect. And you know what I'm so upset about? And you know why I'm really, and I know y'all are tight about me. I know y'all are getting tight. The fact that everything has to be perfect, and nothing in this world is perfect. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nothing. Even movies aren't perfect. Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio did not win an award for his acting. And I can't even say a sentence correctly without messing up. But everything has to be aesthetically pleasing. Everything has to be a certain way for the views, for the clout. Just post your content. And I guess this is a self-motivational post for me. Just post. Throwback to Smosh, throwback to Fred, throwback to... If it wasn't for them, none of the content creators today would be here. Because they just posted. They just did what they did. There was no, I have to look a certain way. And I guess, I'm that's what this channel is. F what everybody's saying. Maybe this is a manic episode in its finest. In its prime. Someone's gonna comment oh God. Kanye. Someone's gonna be like, Kanye. But no, I'm serious. Do what you love. Just do what you love. And the rest will follow. For sure. Bye.